go get a flower with some money for homeless guy. See, this is the kind of donation that I do. $40. See, I recommend helping out the people that are less fortunate than you. I'll repeat this in a little bit. Go give it to somebody. Come with me. You want to go to Abigail? Okay. A little bit like this idea. Little things like this all the time. This is my way of giving. Okay. That's why. Whoa! Look at all that water. That's why I work hard. Not just for me. Just how can I get around? Anyway, I'm gonna give it to you down here. You know, I've been homeless. Isn't that bad? I'm pouring out right front of me. But he didn't know that was in the street. Yeah. It's coming down. And, you know, I'm working for a living. This is what I do. I don't just work for money. I'm single. I'm in a dog. Yeah, I'm working out on the other way. You go outside, Abigail. My jacket is soaked. It is. I could just go outside. I could just wring it out like that. I could just sopping wet. I'm glad at least that guy had some sense to, take cover under the roof. Although he was almost near the gutter. Whew. he's gonna wake up with a little chunk of change on him and a rose. The rose is, see, these are things I buy at the truck stop. This is how I do it. There. This is how I do it. The way I do it is, you know, I go in the restroom, right? I go in these, truck stops and stations and stuff like that. Places. And I use their facilities. You know, I use the restrooms. Okay, so people don't like for you to just go in and use the restroom and walk out. You know, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, at least buy something. So what I'll do is, sometimes I don't need anything. So I'll just go and buy myself a little knick-knack. In this case, I buy flowers. If you can see it right there, that's another flower right there. That's another rose. I gave him the red one. He had a white one too. But, you know, I'll go and buy stuff. All kinds of stuff. I buy a toy, I buy a, you know, just a little knick-knack, little, and, you know, you buy it because you use somebody's business restroom. Okay, so you come out, you pay for the restroom, basically. Okay, you come out, you got a little knick-knack on you. And I don't mean a little stupid knick-knack, I mean something that means something, right? Has some sort of symbol to it. The rose has a symbol that I love you. Well, you're going to do that, and you hang on to it, you know, whenever you need it. Well, I went to go use the restroom this morning, and it's coming down, as you can see, and I didn't go in through the back door, I went into around. You know, in this rain, I'm thinking, like, why did I go around the building when I could have gone easier in the back door? But I ended up going around. That's a clue right there. That's a message. You went around for a reason. The same thing like President Trump when he turned his head. He turned his head for a reason. Those are the little clues that you need to pick up on. They are almost invisible, but they're there. That's why I said I'm a warrior of light. Yeah, it kind of, and wow, see the rain, it kind of stopped now. Who I got on here? I got some messages going on. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's what I do. I'll buy something because I use their store or their restroom, and then I walk out. I buy something meaningful, that is. So anyway, I hang on to it until the time is right. Then I'll go and give it to somebody who needs it. And in his case, that homeless guy, you guys didn't see it in the beginning. Geez, I can see now. Oh, there you are. Like, in his case, I mean, when I came up to him, my heart just sunk. It did. It just like, oh my goodness, you know, he's out here in the rain. And he almost was in the gutter. Go back and look at the, you know, you can do it, just rewind and go back and look in the video. That, my heart sunk on that, you know, so I went and used the restroom. I knew he wasn't going to go anywhere. And, you know, I came back. And while I was, you know, I brushed my teeth and washed myself up and stuff, I realized I got to do something. I can't just walk away and, you know. So anyway, that's the way I give, okay? I don't always give to these charities because I don't know where my money's going when I give to these charities. And Jesus told me, he said it, Jesus, yes, Jesus Christ, the Jesus Christ. He talks to me, he talks to you guys too. He talks to anybody who wants to talk to him. He told me that don't just give money, because what they'll do with the money is just dig themselves deeper, like with drugs and alcohol or cigarettes, or, you know, spend it foolishly. Give them something foolishly. Give them something they need. Well, I don't know what to give that dude. I don't. I looked, I saw him. It's not really cold, so I didn't give him a blanket. Although if I would give him a blanket, that thing would just turn into a big sponge, and he would just throw it away. And then, like, I thought, well, I don't have a tent, you know, I gotta get rolling in just a few minutes. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness. So I thought of my flowers. Well, love, I give him a prayer. I'm going to pray for him now. Prayer is the best thing you can give. That's what Jesus said, Jesus Christ. He said, prayer is the best thing you can give. When you don't have anything to give somebody, give them, you know, heartfelt, from your heart, a prayer. So that's what I do. That's why you don't see me, you know, I'll volunteer for some charity organizations. I'm not knocking them, they do good, but sometimes there's so much corruption in the world. I don't know where my money's going. I'm not just going to throw my money out into the wind. That's what Jesus Christ says. Don't just throw your money out into the wind, thinking it's going to land where it needs to be. That person might not even need your help, but might not even ask for it, and you're giving them. Well, that's a freebie. They get to do whatever they want. And you're thinking, well, I did something good. No, you didn't, because you need to give them something that they need. And if they ask for it, that's even better. So don't turn them down. Anyway, let me go through these messages. Lamasatam, hi. I don't know how to say your name. Lamasatam. Are you with Palestine? I'm with Archangel Michael. That's who I am. Okay. I am light. I am for non-violence. It's not one side or the other. It's peace. That's what I'm for. You can't be for one or the other and expect to go to heaven and blame the other one and blame this one. You got to be peaceful both. They're both at fault. I'm at fault. I mean, we're all, as they say, sinners. We're all guilty of doing bad things, is what it is. But anyway, I want you to know that I'm a warrior of light, okay? And I have to lead. I have my lights on. I have to lead by example. So that's one of them. Anyway, Joe, hi Joe. Can you make a funny clickety sound or fart sounds with your mouth? Yep. I can make my jaw pop. And it sounds really weird. Watch out there, dude. I mean, you know, I can do that too. I used to do it louder when I was a kid, but it was just inside my head because my jaw would pop and I'd hear it from my ear. Nobody else would hear it but me. You know, so yeah. That's a good one, Joe. That's a good. Thanks for coming in. A message is held for review. Message. Oh, okay. Well, none of that, like I said, none of that stuff, okay? Mm, Palestine, Jerusalem, Ukraine, Russia, uh, Mexico, the Bahamas, whatever. Everybody should be at peace. Everybody. The whole entire world needs to be at peace. I don't care if you live in Timbuktu. You need to be in peace. But, JS Rocker support Israel. Okay, well, like I said, peace for everybody, okay? And, that's a big name. I can't pronounce it. Something Queen, okay? I'm going to just say Queen. The Queen. It says the Queen in the top. And Jamie O. Hi, Jamie O. Hi, Dodie. Keep the faith. Only 107 days until the U.S. votes for our president of our great country. People need to get out and vote. I'm glad you brought that up because I was talking with Archangel Michael this morning, and okay, when you pray for something and then he tells you, or you're told to not do something, that's violating an order, right? So I prayed to him last night, I prayed to him this morning, but after I made my video last night, I prayed to him, and then this morning I prayed to him and everything again. Well, he's like, well, why are you praying to me if you're just gonna just not do what I tell you? That's like what he's thinking. And I thought to myself, well, I guess I need to explain myself to Archangel Michael. And trust me, he understands. If you're going to make a mistake, he's not going to zap you and, go to hell and stuff like that. No. He knows we're not perfect. He doesn't expect us to be perfect. But I told him the way I thought. This is the way I'm thinking, and this is the way I explained to him. I saw the election in 2020. I mean, his 80,000 votes came out of nowhere. You can see that nobody was supporting him. If they were, they did not show themselves. And his rallies were, 20 people at one time? I'm talking about Joe Biden. I mean, and everybody had to be in their own little circle. I remember that. There's pictures of that. Totally ridiculous. President Trump, he had 20,000 people. And I'm not saying, okay, because everybody says it, you got to be with them. That's not the point. You could be right and nobody's, everybody's against you. And you could be the only one right. So you're up against 20,000 people. But that wasn't the case. When President Trump was president, in the office, that is, remember we had riots. We had these high officials proud and happy to put him, dragging through the mud whatever they could. And they succeeded. So they made his presidential really, really, really challenging and tough. I'm wiping down my truck. Well, I saw that for the whole years. I mean, how could you miss that? And not just because I voted for him, it's because you can clearly see that. So, after a while, he ended up I'm sure he got pissed off. I even said one time ago, before I was a warrior, I told him, if I'd been up there, I'd be cussing him out in front of the camera. I'd be like, blank you, like, you can't do that. And he's been professional the whole way. So now that the shooting happened, that, like, you know what, these guys are trying to really, really damage not just him, and they're saying that they're all for the country. No, they are not. Look at it this way. I'm a truck driver. Look at my own brother. I didn't know he's a Vietnam veteran. I didn't know he was for Biden. And as soon as we were talking in his living room, me and him, we never really got along. I went to his house only because my mom is there. Well, we started talking, and something came out that I mentioned Biden or something. No, the economy is what it was. And you should have seen the fighting word from him. All of a sudden, just anger, just hate. Even his wife said, hey, calm down, And I thought to myself, you're crazy, And what does he do? First of all, I'm a truck driver. I drive all over the country. What does he do? He sits at home. He's retired. He's a retired Vietnam veteran. And he's played his cards smart. Gotta admit. Well, he sits at home. Every time I go there, he has a big screen TV in his den. He's watching that thing. Like, he's stuck on that thing. He's brainwashed, is what he is. It's sad, but that's how a lot of people look at these big screen TVs they have on TV, at Walmart, at the stores. They're not that expensive. They want you to get them because, well, yeah, you could see a lifestyle, movies and games and all this entertainment. They want to keep you magnetized to that screen. And then they come out with the news. Oh, well, this is bad. So they want to tell you their way. You know what that's called? That's called the Illuminati. That's called the Cabal. And you know what that's called? Even deeper than that? Draconians own all that. They do. And look at all the people that are still stuck to that TV. Get away from your TV. Throw the damn thing away. I don't own a TV. Well, I have one. I'm up so high, I'm thinking that's my computer screen on my TV. That thing didn't even work. I brought it here, maybe I can, connect, do my videos in this, but nope, the thing don't even work. So whatever, I don't care. But, no, that's why I thought to myself, that's why I'm going, I can't really participate a strong supporter for anybody, but because my main thing is peace, love, unconditional love. That's what my main thing is. Excuse me. And I have to tell you guys that too. Don't hate. Don't be prejudiced. Don't just say my side's better than your side. No, we're all the same. We're all on this planet. You know who's not with us? You want to know who's not with us as human beings? Because these people are not human beings. They look like human beings, but they're not. Trust me, I'm a... Excuse me. I'll get some truck of water here for a second. Oh, hold on. I'm going to drink some trucker water, alright? Excuse me. Everything comes big in the truck, except the driver and the dog. Anyway, the ones that are, they're not even from this planet, okay? They're Draconians. The Draconians are a product of Lucifer. And you know who Lucifer is. If you don't know who Lucifer is by now, wake the hell up. Because that's what's going on. This is what they want to do. They want to start putting chips. They really, really want to start putting chips. Our currency, our money, they're going to get rid of that. Either way, our currency is man-made anyway. But what they want to do, they want to get rid of the dollar or the euro or whatever, you know, the peso, whatever they call it, the currency. And they want to do it digitally. So if you don't got your information, all your ID, everything digitalized, you can't even buy food. You can't buy water. You can't. They will cut you off. Now, see that homeless guy? Is he on Facebook? Does he have an iPhone? Does he have a social media profile and stuff? Maybe he does, but you know what? If anything, it's on hold. But I didn't see him with an iPhone. I didn't see him with any sort of, no. That's what I'm trying to tell you all. Wake up. Wake up. This is what's happening, and it's happening now. Wake up. These people that are rich, they are super, super powerful. And for instance, Nancy Pelosi. I'm sure she has a loving heart in there somewhere. And I can't say anything bad about her. But some of you people like say, well, yeah, no, she did that. Yeah. We've all done bad stuff. She's done stuff, because she's a higher, what do you call it? More powerful person than we are. I'm just a truck driver. Who's going to listen to me, right? She says, jump her security card, they'll jump, right? But you know what? That's what these Draconian people do. They're not even people. I want to say people because they look like people. And I've said this once and I'll say it again. George W. Bush, he's a reptile. He's a reptile. He is he's a Draconian. So is his wife. So is his dad. So is his whole family. Right? But I don't know about Nancy Pelosi. I don't know about her. But you know what? Even those reptiles, they have a heart. We're all God's creatures. All of us are God's creatures. That's looking at it like, not from here. Okay, not here, like, oh, mine's better than yours. No, mine's better than yours. No. I'm not looking at, like, well, let's love everybody. No. I'm looking at it from here. You know what? Everybody is God's creatures. The bad ones and the good ones. Again, you can't have, how do they put it? And it's so simple, but I want to phrase it right. If you have just love all the time, you'll never know what, um, you'll never know what right from wrong. You'll never know that because you'll always be right. So you have to be, uh, you have to be, um, so they kind of need each other. The black needs the white needs the black. And I'm not talking about race, okay? I'm talking about the dark needs the light needs the dark. But the light is more powerful. The dark will not put out the light. The light always puts out the dark. That's why on my videos, check them out. They're called The Light. That's my signature, The Light. That's my title of my videos. Watch those videos. Watch them. They're really cool. And they talk about spiritual. Like I said, you guys are right here bickering at each other. He said, she said, he said, she said, and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I'm looking at it from up here, like where Jesus is, like where Archangel Michael is, like where Mother Mary is, like where Mother and Father God are. That's where I'm looking at it. No, I'm not a angel. I'm not a, I'm just a human being, but I have a mission and I have an obligation and I have my own duties to let you guys know that you guys need to wake up because we are about to ascend everybody. You know what ascend means? Do you know what ascend means? Ascend means that, you're going to leave your body. Your spirit is going to go up. But if you don't wake up and you choose to stay here in this kind of world, it's going to get worse. Worse. Where they're, like I told you about the currency, they're not going to let you even eat. And they're going to control you. They're going to make you wear a mask. They're going to mark you. And as far as work, you won't even be able to work. That's what, if you don't wake up, you don't start getting your crap together, you're going to be stuck there. Well, I want to smoke my cigarettes and I want to drink my beer. But you know what? Give that stuff up. Give it up. My goodness. Throw that stuff away. What's more important, your soul or your beer? Like, hello? You know what I mean by beer? Oh, beer ain't going to hurt anybody. Beer lowers your vibration. Beer, it keeps you down like the TV. It keeps you hypnotized. The beer just keeps you like, those are good people on there. I can see them. They ain't hurting nobody. You know what? They don't, sometimes those people that are commentating, they don't even know it because they're asleep just like you are. They're just doing what the big boss man tells them. Wake up, okay? I gotta get going here. And I didn't read the comments, but I haven't got time. Devante, hey, how's it going there, buddy? Cards on consignment. I find it funny that they make criminals put masks when they tell them, indirectly calling all of us the prisoners. Well, like I said, I'm not going to go through all that again. You got to open your eyes. Do you think the idea of Kamala Harris for president? In my opinion, she hasn't proven herself. Okay, she's had golden opportunities to step up, and she hasn't. And I'll tell you one thing, and this is from experience. The same thing, the same reason why I didn't step up when I had these golden opportunities. is because that's what pot does to you. When I was younger, I used to smoke pot. I didn't realize that destroys your brain cells. It does. Oh, well, that's medical marijuana. No, it's not. Again, that's the doctor telling you that. And, your friends telling you, yeah, let's get stoned, dude. No, and that's what that's what she does. Any kind of substance that gets you makes you dizzy, that gets you out of your realm, is not good for you. Is seriously not good for you. See, and that's like whether Joe Biden drinks beer, wine, even wine. Wine is not good for you. It has alcohol in it. And sure, well, Jesus drank wine, he made wine out of water, right? Well, you know what? When Jesus was starting, that was a different era. That was the Piscean era. We're now in the Aquarius, and the Aquarius era has begun already. We're in the age of Aquarius right now. And when Jesus knew this about wine, but he also had to come down to their level to, because he couldn't say, well, yeah, you guys are doing it wrong. Well, then nobody would believe him. So he had to kind of come down to their level to help them go up, because he wasn't going to let them bring him down. He had to come down to the lower frequency and wake people up so that he can pick them up spiritually. That's how it works. That's the angels. Why isn't Mother Mary and Jesus walking around right now? Why aren't they doing that, right? It's because they're at a very high frequency, and we live in a third dimensional world. We live in murky. Think of it this way. There's water, right? Okay. On top of the water, the surface, it's all nice and blue. Wave, nice, drinkable, clear, everything. But then you start going deeper, and it starts getting a little cloudy. Then you start going deeper, it starts getting really murky. Start going deeper, it starts getting muddy. We're in the muddy part. That's where we are. That's where we are right now. We're in the muddy part, and we can't see the clear water that's above us. We can't see that because we're too busy fighting with each other, and well, we're the only ones here in existence. No, we're not. If you wake up and start trying to get yourself out of this reality that we live in, the only way you can do it is with your mind and your heart. Start thinking better. Start giving up all these little stupid smoking and all this stuff, giving all that stuff up. And then you can ask, hey, I need some help here. Why is this? Why is that? Start asking questions. Ask Archangel Michael, and then look for the signs. He's not going to come to you just like that. He's not going to come the first time. He's not going to just pop up like that. You have to truly, 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 truly mean it. And that's how I was. I did for years. Why am I like this? Why, and oh my goodness, your life will change. It will. Because I got out of that. And you know what? I'm still in the third dimensional world. I see it, but I see it at a higher level now. And I'm still trying to get myself, am I going to go down? Say someone wants to pick a fight with me, right? You know what? I'm not going to say they hit me or something. Of course, I'm going to defend myself, right? I'm going to try my best not to get hit. And if I have to hold them down or something, I'm going to do that. I was in martial arts and kung fu. But you know what? I'm not going to go and turn around and then start beating the crap out of him. Well, then I'm lowering myself down to his level. That's what they call it, lowering down to your level. And you know what? Then it's hard for me to get back up again. Because I'm already up, a ways. like they told me. Think of it as a mountain. It's hard to climb up, but it's easy to fall. So that's what you guys got to do. So like this Palestine-Israel war, don't take sides. Take both sides. And you look at it from a distance. Okay, these ones are really being bad. These ones don't judge. We're not. I'm not a judge. Nobody ever anointed me with a judge, little hammer dude, and a robe. Nothing. I've never. And surely, Mother, Father God never did that neither. I'm just a person. So I can't judge anybody. I don't have that power. Love unconditionally. Okay? Anyway, this is me, Jordanina. And they're gonna replace y'all truck drivers with those robots. Just possibly. Yeah. That's things are gonna be changing big time, Anyway, thanks for coming in, Cards, and Devante, and who else? Jamie O, and the Queen. I'll just call you the Queen. You got a big word, I can't pronounce that. I don't want to, pronounce it wrong and get you upset. And SJ Rocker, so I'll just call you the Queen, okay? And SJ Rocker, thanks. And La Masa Time. Okay. Thanks for coming in, guys, okay? And remember, unconditional love, no matter. And if you find somebody that needs help, by golly, help them out, okay? If you got an extra buck, you're working, and it's your last dollar, well, I ain't got nothing for me now. Okay, well, you know what? You're going to be making more. You know what? But don't just give. Remember, be smart when you give, because you might just be giving your money away to a drunk who's just going to buy more beer. So be smart. Give them something they need. Okay, thanks. We'll see you later.